Well, man, why are you attacking somebody black? I said, black people didn't put this up. They didn't have anything to do with this. I heard them planning.
The Obama administration did.
Well, that's it. Obama, what did he do for the black race? Nothing. Question you might ask, who's the richest man to ever be U.S. president? It's not Trump.
No.
It's Barack Obama. You know how? His adopted father, Lolo Soetoro, was one of the 10, 15 richest men on earth. And when he died, he left a trust fund in Indonesia with 3 equal beneficiaries. Barack Obama, then known as Barry Soetoro because he was adopted, and his 2 siblings. So he has a whole false claim about what his background is. But when he got in the White House, he'd been working for a law firm that represented his daddy. He got lauded by Goldman Sachs, who financed most of his daddy's American investments. He protected British Petroleum when they had the blowout in the Gulf, because guess what? His trust fund had heavy investments in BP. So we get through this whole mantra, and even affordable care, Obamacare. You know who drafted it? Senior Tennessee Republican Senator Dr. Bill Frist when he was Republican Senate Majority Leader. Why? His family founded Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and most of the HMOs. His family's making a killing. So he retired from the Senate in 2010 when the Obama administration got past his drafted act from 2003. It's his game.
Mr. Barry Soetoro, better known as Barack Hussein Obama. What a big disappointment he was. Yeah, I mean, his policies, his administration is the reason why we have Donald Trump. Yeah. You see, Barack Obama was groomed from the beginning to become the 44th president of the United States. And like I said before, I dig deep into the things that makes you wonder, like, where did this guy come from? He was senator for 2 years. And then all of a sudden rose to the power of the President of the United States of America. You know, everybody was asleep, asking that question, that just never dawned on them, because look how charismatic he was. Tall, outspoken, well-spoken. Barack Obama put the left to sleep. And it's all because of identity politics. Because he was a black man with a Muslim name. Everybody thought the country really changed then, that things were going to get better. Now, I would say that things got a lot worse. This guy promised to stop wars. And he turned 2 wars into 7 interventions. He allowed Libya to fail, one of the most advanced countries in Africa. The same continent that his father is from. He's from Kenya. Yeah. But like I said, there's a lot of deep connections with Barack Obama. And trust me, he never really lived the life of a black man in America. Not truly. Not truly. This guy's well-rounded. Excuse my language. It's well-rounded. That's kind of hard to say together. but he was a well-rounded, educated man with all the advantages that anybody could have. Raised by his mother and her grandparents. So I'm going to start playing a couple of videos, and then you'll see what I mean by him being a disappointment. And while the videos are playing, we will comment on it. Now, every video that I do play will be for educational purposes and for fair use. Now let me share my screen. And this is example number 1 of some of the disgusting things that Barack Obama has done. And like I told you before in my other videos, I'm going to be objectively honest and truthful. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Let's play the video.
I really didn't need a glass of water. This is not a stunt.
It's a stunt.
Now, I'm going to talk about this. Everybody settle down. This is a feisty crowd.
Now, that was a video in Flint, Michigan, and he was up there stunting. Those people haven't got clean water yet. They are still there suffering. There's still lead pipes in Flint, Michigan. Who populates Flint, Michigan the most? Black people. Yeah. So, old Judge Joe Brown said that, what did Barack Obama do for black people? He's right. He's done nothing. He done stuff to us. Yeah. And that's why that is a very big disappointment, because I thought things were going to change. I fell for him twice. But I should have known. You know, when the economy fell in 2008, I really didn't know why. I was oblivious. But that's what led me on this journey of finding out how the system worked. And believe me, people, it doesn't work in your favor. And it never will until we get these lunatics out of power. And that's just the whole truth. Now, this next video is from the Jimmy Dore channel. He is a very bright comedian. I like his takes on politics, and he's an honest person. A lot of people don't like this guy because he tells the truth, and he's real harsh about it, and I don't blame him. If I had the witty tongue that he has, I'd do the exact same thing, because that's what comedians are supposed to do. They're supposed to hold people like Barack Obama accountable for their actions. Remember, like I said before, forget about what they say. It does not matter. You gotta pay attention to their policies, their actions around the world. That way you can make a better judgment when you go to those polls and vote for somebody. But I'm gonna start ranting, and I digress, and we're gonna play this next video. So hold on to your seats. This is a biggie.
Why? Because the reason why you prosecute a crime is as a deterrent. And when you don't prosecute a crime, you are guaranteeing it is going to continue.
True.
So now let's go back to him. Here we go.
What I know about Joe, what I know about Kamala, is that they actually care about every American.
That is a big old
They
joke.
care deeply.
Now let me tell you here. They ought to let you know from the beginning. And see, I didn't know much about Joe Biden when Barack Obama picked Joe Biden. Joe Biden is probably one of the most racist president that ever graced the White House. Yeah. He put too many of us in jail and too many of us died out on the streets in the hands of the police state. And it's just something I just can't forgive the man for. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the truth. But let's continue the video.
This democracy. They believe that no one, including the president, is above the law.
So this is very popular to say right now. But I don't know if you watched that video I just saw. That was Barack Obama using the most tortured logic to not prosecute the worst crimes a human being can commit.
War criminal.
The worst crimes human beings can commit. They did it under the official sanction of the government, and Barack Obama did not prosecute them on purpose. But right now, he's puffing up his chest to act like they give a shit about the rule of law and not even a president is above the law. Well, you know goddamn well presidents are above the law.
And let me tell you why he says that. See, Barack Obama is a war criminal. Yeah. 90% of his drone strikes killed innocent people. Innocent brown babies. See, that's just one thing that crosses the line with me. It's war criminals. To me, war itself is a crime. Because every time a conflict like war breaks out, more innocent people die than the soldiers do. Why is that? Such a barbaric action for 2022, isn't it? You would think the society would come a little farther than that. That's why we're still stuck on the planet with this crappy technology and energy sources. Because the elite has harnessed all that tech. Like I told you, I wouldn't be surprised if they have space arcs in case a comet comes and hit this planet. And just here, not lately, not too long ago, a meteor passed by Earth, asteroid passed by Earth, and nobody really didn't know until it came too close. But I digress again. Let's continue the video.
You know goddamn well presidents are above the law.
Mm-hmm.
You know George Bush and Dick Cheney are both war criminals.
To the
you know
highest.
that. You know Colin Powell's a war criminal. Of course they're above the law. All the people who did the torture program are above. Those presidents were above the law. By the way, Barack Obama, you're a war criminal. 90% of your drone program killed innocent civilians. You killed an American citizens overseas extrajudiciously. Without a trial, a child.
And that's why he got rid of habeas corpus and due process. Pumped up the Patriot Act and the police states and surveillance. Barack Obama is no good, y'all. And black people fell for this man. All his policies were anti-black. He was a tool for the imperialist, white supremacist state. That's it. When he came out of office, was anything better? No. That's how we got Donald Trump. People were so desperate, they voted for an idiot game show host. And hoping that he messed things up enough where the system has to change. But he ain't do nothing but just what Barack Obama did. pump up corporations, gave money to the highest of the 1%. Big old transfer of wealth. That's why everybody's having a hard time now. And you wonder why things are the way they are. I would say he damn near number one reason why. Because everybody fell asleep and did not know what Barack Obama was doing. They just said, oh, a black president in the White House, we're going to be all right. Wrong. He might look black, but he's far from black. Let's continue.
You are a war criminal. You did Yemen. You supplied arms and money to ISIS. You tried to do Syria. You did Libya. He is a fucking war criminal to the 10th power.
Excuse the language,
He's done
y'all.
more war criming than Trump.
But he's right.
And this guy's going to talk about nobody's above the law. He's above the law. He's a war criminal. Joe Biden is also. So is Nancy Pelosi.
And the thing about it is, Trump broke everybody's brain just because he was so flamboyant on the mic and at the podium. He was so straight up and funny that, people fell asleep on him too. But he was doing the same crap, committing war crimes. The American that Barack Obama killed was a 16-year-old boy. Yeah. I don't remember his names. If you want to know his name, you can definitely look that up. But he killed him. Extrajudicially. That's what they call it. I call it just plain on murder. No due process, no trial. And he did it on purpose. And then here comes along Donald Trump. And what does he do? He kills the sister of the brother that Barack Obama killed. And the sister wasn't I think she was like 8 or 9 years old. Donald Trump's first action killed her. You see what I mean about the United States is probably one of the most evil empires on this planet that ever been. We don't go around just killing people. Who have we helped? Name it. Even if we did help them, it doesn't outweigh all the crap we have done throughout history. Starting from freaking slavery. I wanted to say the other word, but I'm trying to get a few views here. But let's continue the video.
See? So is George Bush, and so is Dick Cheney. So is Colin Powell, the guy who just endorsed Joe Biden. These guys are all criminals.
All big one happy
highest
family. One big happy
And
family.
that no public official, including the president, should use their office to enrich themselves or their supporters.
Do you know why it's a crime? Why a war crime should put them in prison? Because it's against the Geneva Convention. And there's a document that's saying that these countries, all these high developed countries with these nukes and all these high weaponry levels of militaristic police state type, there are rules to follow, but they don't follow it. The United States ran a torture program in Guantanamo Bay. And Barack Obama campaigned that he would say he was going to close Guantanamo Bay, but he never did it. He never closed it. He wasn't planning on closing it. It was just rhetoric and lies to get elected. Let's continue.
Barack Obama now lives in a 48-acre Martha's Vineyard estate.
Mm-hmm. Judge Joe Brown
That
just told you he was the
guy
richest
who used to own
president.
the Boston Celtics. Check me on that. 48 acre, 49 acre. Look it up. Is it 49 acre?
It's 30 acres,
Martha's
y'all.
Vineyard estate, not 1 acre. Boy, that's a big piece of property. We got a whole acre.
Nearly 30 acres.
Now it's 30 acres.
Yes, that's what I see here.
You see 30. I read 48 acres.
Oh.
But maybe I'll go with the law. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. 30 acre Martha Vineyard estate.
How can you be happy there?
You're not supposed to enrich yourself.
Nope, you're not supposed to do that.
So that's just straight up bullshit gaslighting of the highest order. There is no bigger fucking lying, gaslighting Manchurian candidate in the world than Barack Hussein Obama.
I will have to agree.
The Black Santa Claus
Yep.
is a fraud. He is
a fraud, ladies and gentlemen. Now I would like to switch to another video. Now, if you think that this guy, this white guy, is just putting Barack Obama down with a bunch of lies, no. You go to his channel, The Jimmy Dore Show. I will post a link of this video at the description at the bottom of this page, and you can see all his receipts. He does his job. He does his investigation. He digs deep too. So let's switch over to the next video. And now, this channel right here used to be known as the Fred Hampton Leftist channel. Alright? But now they the Political Revolutionary Blackout Network. I will leave the link at the bottom of the page. And I'm going to let you get some black folks' opinion about Barack Obama. This is Nick and James, JB. And these guys are bright, smart, and young, and very, very informed about politics, especially Nick Cruz. He calls himself the SocialistMMA. I definitely will leave the link at the bottom of the page so you can also follow this channel. So let's get on with the video and let's see what Nick Cruz and Mr. JB Font has to say.
But yeah, people was like, why you like Barack Obama? I hate Barack Obama because I'm black. Bro, if it was a white dude, I was like, oh man, this fucking white people at it again. But Barack Obama was positioned and sold to us as like the black savior, the black liberator. And that was black celebrities like Jay-Z, Beyonce. You remember Did He Vote or Die? Like all these people, black celebrities, the capitalist class.
So stupid, yeah.
This is what they sold. This is what they sold to us. And Barack Obama was the largest instrument of white supremacy. Like he expanded the military-industrial complex. He expanded the police state in a way they would never.
2 wars into 7.
He expanded the national security state in a way they would never get away with. He went after journalists in a way that no president ever did before, and would never get away with. Which continue with the president now. We have Biden continuing to go against Julian Assange, right? Now this is what Barack Obama started. His crackdown of whistleblowers and journalists was legendary.
You know what?
So, like, bro, if you black and you apologize for Obama, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's the exact opposite. People look like you have fucking black shit libs that look at me like, yo, you black, you don't like Obama. How is that possible? No, you black and you like Obama. How the fuck is that possible? I put all this on you.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, what did he do?
About a lot of our white allies, they feel about Joe Biden the same way we feel about Obama.
Lying Joe Biden.
About our allies.
You guys, I want to hear your response to this question from John. I'm sorry that I missed a lot of the questions in the chat, so I'm trying to catch up before we wrap up. We do like a 10-minute Q&A. We wrap up. I think we're done with the Yank story.
Yeah.
But he said, Nick, do you think Obama was seduced or began that way? I'm interested to hear JB's thoughts. I thought back, like I'm really radicalized now. I can go long still about this. But I remember back in the day, I thought like, yo, Barack Obama. Like back when I was starting to become radicalized against Barack Obama, maybe it was like 2008, 2010. to give you an accurate timeline, when 2012 hit, when Mitt Romney, that's the last time I ever voted for Lesser Two Evils. And I was like, damn, I don't want to do this. But I remember I was afraid of Mitt Romney, bro. I was afraid. That's how Mitt Romney. I was afraid. I was like, bro, Mitt Romney's crazy, bro. I thought he was going to be like another George Bush because I didn't understand at that time that Barack Obama was like George Bush.
And the thing about it is, that's the health care plan that Barack Obama gave us. Obamacare, remember that? Huh? Affordable Care Act? That was a Republican plan, just like Judge Joe Brown said. Made up from the Heritage Foundation. Look it up. Barack Obama was campaigning on single-payer health care. I would like to go even farther. I would like to nationalize the healthcare system. Americans deserve healthcare, no matter what anybody say. But we can't get it because of these wars and these war criminals. I would not care if Barack Obama was pink with polka dots. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And he is a war criminal. Why you think he hasn't prosecuted the past war criminals before him like George Bush? George Bush should be rotting under a jail for the crimes that he committed in the Middle East. We never did find the WMDs. And we was in a 20-year-long war with Afghanistan. Dropped so many bombs on Syria that we ran out. Let me come out of this screen.
But I remember I still was disappointed in that vote. And then I was so disappointed in Barack Obama's second term, that led me to vote for Joe Stein in 2016. Because I was like, bro, never again will I will ever be complicit with this shit. Because once again, I learned more about Barack Obama's crime in the second term than I did in the first term. The first term, I realized that he wasn't who he said he was. But I didn't go as far as like Dr. Cornel West would go. And I explained to people before that Dr. Cornel West played a pretty big role in radicalizing me against Obama, because I remember seeing the debate and dialogue that went between him and Michael Eric Dyson and a lot of black shit-lived intellectuals, right? And it's through hearing Dr. Cornel West, that's when I started looking to the stuff that, like the war crimes and the Wall Street pay-to-play politics that Dr. Cornel West.
I mean, Barack Obama, when he got elected and the economy failed in 2008, he basically let the police state, beat those people up on Wall Street when they was occupying Wall Street. Yeah, he let that happen. He even promised the teachers that he would put on a soft shoe and march with them. No, Barack Obama abandoned all grassroots movements when he became president of the United States and started bending to the will of the corporations and the war machine and the white supremacist agenda. Yeah, I would say that Barack Hussein Obama is one of the worst presidents we have ever had. He gave us a right-wing healthcare plan, turned 2 wars into 7, and dropped more bombs on Syria to the point where we ran out. He told us he's going to let it play out at DAPL. You know, the Dakota Access Pipeline? But all those so-called police and security guards were beating the heads of those Indians to protect their clean water, to keep that pipeline from being built across the land that the United States government promised them in the first place. The government promised them in the first place. He let the police estate abuse and beat up protesters at Occupy Wall Street. He opened the Arctic of drilling, caused a coup in Libya and turned it into a slave state. He didn't even prosecute the war criminals. And why? because he's a war criminal himself. He deported more immigrants than any other president in history combined. Etc., etc., etc. I can go on and on. He increased the police state by giving them more military weapons. I mean, the man didn't even get rid of police immunity for shooting innocent black people on the streets. He runs a good campaign, but I would say he governs like shit. And with that said, I am your host, Mad Sherman. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your family and your friends. Until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Peace. I'm out.